Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. As we said last time, we are having to leave immediately because we immediately have to go back to where we gotta go again? Oh yeah, we gotta go back to Redcliffe because that's where Sten's sword is. It's in frickin' Redcliffe because what's his name that we worked with has it, so we gotta go all the way back over there. Oh, we surprisingly didn't get ambushed on the way. So we can grab it and go. And so that's the plan, is to just get his sword. Because, wait, is he still alive? Did he survive? I don't even remember if Dwyn, was it Dwyn? Was it? Why didn't it update? Because we talked to Theron. That should have updated. The sword is over here. Don't know why the quest didn't update, but also we can turn in some quests while we're here, I guess. We did do some Blackstone liaison quests.
The irregulars thank you.
Blackstone irregulars. I think we can also turn in some mage quests. Right? I think. Yes.
The Mage's Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
Yay. Just get stuff out of our frickin' journal. Which house? Dwyn. Yeah, I was right. It is Dwyn. Haha. I remembered his name. Is he even alive? Oh, yeah, he is. Hi.
Phew, some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place.
Uh, you're still alive. Lucky.
Yeah, nice to see you too. Go celebrate or whatever it is you're gonna do. You won, right? You're a hero, or something.
Okay, why did it not? Hold on. Reload. Go back. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's go talk to Theron again. For some reason, the quest didn't update when we did this last time. Hey, Theron. The quest isn't updating, so tell us again about the sword.
I've told you what I can, I swear to you.
I'd like to see your wares.
Oh, certainly.
Aha! I need that. Yay! We finally have a way to get our toxin thing done, too. Because we've been trying to do that one for a minute. I think it said 15. I can't remember, so we're going to do 15, just to be safe. Also, you can have these. I don't really care. Anything else worth buying while we're here? Yeah, we'll get that. Gonna get some arrows of fill. We'll pick them up in a second. I just wanted to duplicate them before I did that. Alright.
I've told you what I can, I swear. Oh,
Thank you. Double check how many we were supposed to get of that. Hey, I was right. 15. Okay, so I guess we're going back to Dinnerum too, but I gotta see why that didn't update. Is that a common bug? Okay, so this is apparently a bug that has existed since the game came out. I'm seeing a post all the way from 2010. Uh, let's see. Okay, so apparently he should just have a key on him that we need. So let's do a couple things. Let's try going back to Red Cliff again. See if maybe we can get lucky and find this key, right? Because apparently we need a key to open a thing that has where the sword is in Dwyn's home over in Red Cliff. So, if we can grab that, and then maybe, uh, so, and then if we can find that, then great. If not, then we just gotta move on for now. Go to Dinnerum, sell our 15 toxin extract that we just looped in. We duplicated into our inventory. Should be in there. Yep. Just was making sure it was in there, and then we didn't do all that work for nothing. And then I'll try to find a way to hack the sword in here so we can complete Sten's quest, because kind of sucks for poor Sten here that we are struggling to finish his quests like this. I don't like that. We're finally getting along with the man, and we can't finish his quest. What do you need? Oh, for some reason your quest didn't get finished.
The captain sends his regards.
Okay, well, whatever didn't get finished, it is now. Oh, same thing kind of happened here. Oh, that's right, because we reloaded. That's why. Duh. We didn't actually travel back here. We reloaded. That's right. My brain's like, why? Why am I having to redo these? Because we technically haven't done it yet.
Take this.
I brain farted there for a second, y'all. My bad. Alright, let's go to Dwayne's. Try this again. Let's see. See if we can just, like, find it in his house, right? Maybe we get lucky and it's already in here. Key required. Okay.
Phew, some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place.
Thank you for helping with the battle. Actually, what do you intend to do now?
Rebuild. Same thing I intended to do before. Except this time, there's more humans left alive to help. First thing I'm gonna do is get some sleep. For about a week. Go celebrate or whatever it is you're gonna do.
Okay, hold on. Is there more?
Go celebrate or whatever you have to do.
Hey, we do have the... Here it is. I'm looking for the Kunari sword you bought.
Now, why would you be interested in that?
It's mine.
You know, Theron didn't mention the giant he took it from was alive.
Name your price.
6 sovereigns.
Fine.
That wasn't so hard, was it? It's in my strongbox. Here's the key. Now, why don't you leave me alone?
Okay, I guess we just had to talk to him about, hey, celebrate. Then we get his sword. Yay! Alright, let's just do that now. Give this man his sword! Give him his sword! That's sword. His sword!
Strange.
Oh no.
I had almost
Okay.
forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
What will you do now?
My sword is in my hand again. I should put it to use. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Absolutely.
Then lead the way.
Yay! A man is now whole because he has his sword. It feels good. Alright, let him equip his sword. We went through all that to get it. We're gonna equip it, damn it. Alright, let's go to Theron. And then we will use Dinerum as a chance to sell those toxins. And then we can go back to Orzammar and back onto the main quest. Hooray! It only took us 10 minutes to figure out why it was broken. It was because we just needed to talk to the man and be like, hey, we're celebrating. Alright, now give me the sword that you got. It's just it doesn't show up until you do that, so good to know. Yeah, and we have no more currently companion quests at the moment. That could change. Actually, we're going to go to camp first, so I can switch out the party. Because I do want to switch out the party. Now that Sten is dealt with. Plus, we can do some enchantment, because we can enchant his sword.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Yeah, give him that. That seems fitting. Okay. How are you, Shell? What's with the heavy sighs?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
Glad to know you care, at least.
It's true. One single tear. And then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Hey, we got some Shell approval out of that. We just roll with the sarcasm. You got to roll with the sarcasm, otherwise you're not gonna make it as friends with Shell. If you can't deal with sarcasm, you're not gonna make it. Um,
Ooh, shiny.
yeah. Let's see. And then what's that? Portrait of Goose Girl. Oh. Not who I would expect would want that, but according to the wiki, it is Sten. Well, let's read the description here. A painting in a golden frame showing a girl with wind-swept hair tending to a flock of geese in a snow-covered valley. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a Sten gift at all, but okay.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Actually, we could have held on to that for a bit, because he was already at 100. Oops. Alright, now the accurate team is to take
Yes.
Win, Zev,
Yes.
Shell.
Yes.
Back to... actually, to Dinnerham first, because we need to sell some... We need to give those toxin extracts and finish that job. We're probably going to get attacked on the road here. I expect a... Well, we're going actually really fast on the road. Maybe we won't. Are we kind of cleared of being attacked for a minute on the road? Because, like... okay. I would think they'd still be after us, but they appear to not be at the moment. Currently, we have no enemies on the road.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
Yeah.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished a favor for one of your interested parties. He nods discreetly and makes a note of the recognition you are owed. Nod and leave. Yay. Once we're in Orzammar, we'll get to do that one. We still haven't gotten the letters completely done, but we're getting closer. I don't know what we're doing with that one. we're supposed to go somewhere specific, and that's why we just haven't done it yet, or... Ah, yeah, okay. We can't do that one yet. What about Fezil's request? Yeah, we can't do that one yet either. Crime Wave, we can't really do... we're pretty much out of jobs until we get further along in the story. Place of Power is probably the next... Actually, the Crows and Places of Power are likely to be the next ones to deal with. Can't do Scraping the Barrel yet. Can't do Grease the Wheels yet. So yeah, so we just gotta go to Orzammar and get some jobs and actually go into Orzammar. Because so far we haven't gone into Orzammar. We've gone up to Orzammar, but we haven't gone into Orzammar, which is a completely different situation. Right. So let us go into Orzammar. Now we'll probably get attacked. Not kind of jinxed us and said, "Oh, we're good. They're not attacking us right now." Oh wow. Once again, we kind of just sped down the road. I'm okay with that though. Works for me. Time to go inside. And so yeah, I'm gonna make that one active because that one's probably the more likely one to happen. Because we got to go into Orzammar to get to the deep roads, and then I don't know where that next banister. How many of those do we have actually already? We have 4, so we're only missing 1. Now I'm curious where that last one is. But for now, let's just keep going. We'll get that last one eventually.
We hear about this son of Merrick, some bastard from Redcliffe, I hear. Are we supposed to be impressed?
If our Lehman's standing up for him, I'd say we should be.
I don't know why our Lehman is complicating things. I thought he would calm all this fighting down, not make everyone even more upset.
Maybe what he says is true. You ever think of that?
Well, he's not with us right now, so it's a good thing he didn't overhear that. Alistair's back at camp.
Will not suffer.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign Dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Why have your people retreated like this?
They hide because they are dwarves.
I would challenge any race to fare as well. Our king is dead. Endroni Dukan returned to the Stone not 3 weeks ago. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
Loghain ain't
You're
even
free to enter
king yet.
Orzammar, Grey Warden, though I don't know what help you will find.
What a little bitch. Loghain ain't king.
A trost follow, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Don't worry, I plan to settle this.
The dwarves worship their own ancestors, if you can believe it.
For the love of Paragon, please.
Yeah, let's respect that.
Beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that. Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
Let us appreciate their culture, taking their paragons.
Yes.
They have been kind enough to let us in, so we are going to make sure.
For you, Shale. How does it feel to be a giant statue?
What a bizarre question. How else would it feel?
Well, let's see. Does it hurt? Do you feel like you've been buried under a pile of rock? Or do you feel nothing at all?
I have nothing to compare it to. How does it feel to be considered an inferior race when compared to others who are just as soft and weak as you?
Fine.
How very fragile it must be. One touch and its kind crumples, spilling liquid everywhere. No wonder they clad themselves in metal.
It takes more than just a touch, I'm sure.
I feel very solid and immortal. No putrid liquids to squirt out of me. Oh, no.
Now that you mention it, I suddenly rather feel like a delicate mushroom.
uh,
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the diamond quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
yeah, so remember how I said I think all the backstories happen, like every version of these, like of the origins happen in some way. That this is while we already had some proof earlier with the with you know the mage stuff, right? Because we had what's his name show up at Redcliffe. This also really leans into it by having this whole situation where Balin is trying to take control, right? Because that's where we left things off in the dwarf or in the dwarf noble storyline, right? Is you get exiled and Balin's kind of making this power grab, but Dad is sick. Oh no! Well, now he's dead by the time we get here. So, and of course, if you were playing the dwarf noble and you were going through the storyline, this would be a lot bigger of a deal to come back to, right? But let's see how we go from here.
Vieta, surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
The proving.
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Sounds like Balin and Harriman are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Okay. So, now we kind of know who to talk to.
Now that is a remarkable amount of lava. Do you think anyone ever falls in?
Zev! Oh, man. We love you. Never change.
Ancestors guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers keep him safe.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail? At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Let me see what you got.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Let's see. Once again, we're kind of just looking to see what might be worth taking. Okay. Thank you. Also, get some XP by learning about the culture. We're going to be a cultured man. We are going to respect these people. Because once again, they have been kind enough to let us in. When they really don't need to right now. They really don't have to.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith Caste. I pray here every day for my son, Rock. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
You want me to go look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden. That's what we do.
Warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Don't get your hopes up. We could search the deep roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Alright, we're setting up our journey through the deep roads a little more. Which, it is a journey we're going to have to make. It's just now we're kind of just setting things up for the long term of like, okay, what's the impact of what can we do while we're there?
That Dwarven ale isn't truly ale at all. And it's black. Marvelous.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I'd like to hear a bit about the city.
So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
Well, what's a Shaperate?
It's the bureau of all the Shapers in Orzammar, led by the Shaper of Memories. If you're from the surface, I guess you'd call them scholars. They keep all of our records, laws, genealogies. You got questions about Orzammar's history, and don't mind answers in words as long as your leg, that's the place to go.
Is there any place I should see while I'm here?
The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castlists build their nest. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
Well, I'd like a drink.
With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
A round of your best brew for myself and the house.
Someone's feeling generous. A round of Valentis Red for everyone. This, my friend, is the paragon of ales. The best your money can buy. Enjoy.
Yeah. Only a silver and 20 copper. That ain't bad. Buying for the whole house and that's all it was? Can't beat that.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew?
Don't mind if I do.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's expeditionary field unit. Yourself?
I'm Theron, a Grey Warden.
Figured as much. Good folks, wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Something like that.
See. This just proves that all of the origins happened even if you don't play them. You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
Who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Thanks for the drink, but I should go.
Watch yourself. Orzammar politics are getting near as dangerous as battle.
No kidding. I saw that when I walked in.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
You have a yellow name, so you're probably important.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
You know me. Word travels fast.
You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out.
Your views on caste must be controversial in the Assembly.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off with greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar is so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
So you get to vote on the next king?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Well, who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
How does the caste system work anyway?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the Assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
I should get going.
As you wish.
We, of course, have a little more insight into this, so we already know who we're gonna try to back. We're gonna back Harem out.
Everywhere. I can't take it. What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
Is this Darkspawn corruption or just madness?
There's things older than Darkspawn. And once you're in the story, they find you. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Okay. But we're gonna leave as well, because that's everybody that has like a unique name that appears worth talking to. So Dust Town's that way, which means that way is the way to the upper part of the city. So we'll go to Dust Town first after we talk to this guy.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Let me see what you have in your store.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Thank you. See, fear of blood magic has stigmatized academic dissection, but dedicated scribes keep anatomical works from disappearing. This book allows training that modestly increases the reader's base attributes. We need to increase our strength still, don't we? Yeah, we need 34 if we're gonna wear our cool dragon skin armor. Alright. That's a point closer.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
I didn't think dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Well, whose permission do you need to open a chantry?
The Shaper it controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Okay. I mean, sure. I think if he wants to spread his faith and everybody here is okay with that, and he's not, hurting anybody.
Yeah. The differences between this side of town and the others is striking.
Yes. Ow! Oh, you're back. Gotcha. How are we doing? Got two more.
What say you?
Oh, never mind. Sorry, didn't mean to talk to you, buddy. Just trying to click on that rebel.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
I'm Theron, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
I'd have to hear what you're asking.
Human kings, you know, they make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
You have a deal.
Here's the lyrium, then. You, probably don't want to take it out of the box. I'll be waiting for the next order somewhere out of sight. Say, just around the corner.
Alright, so we are smugglers now. To be fair, we have done every quest. we're thieves, we're pickpockets, you know, a little bit of everything in this game. We're crows, we're assassins for the crows. Even as the crows are trying to assassinate us. Complicated politics there.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
Let me see your wares.
Of course.
Okay, okay. We got some stuff here that we can work with. Let's give you the fire arrows, buddy. Look at that. We got Bard, Ranger. Only one we haven't unlocked is Duelist. We are amazing.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
Yes, I did.
My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
No, that doesn't happen.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
I have to go now.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dusttown. Help a poor cripple.
Here, 5 silvers. Buy yourself some food.
Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarter, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill?
How'd you get crippled?
I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper.
Can they get away with that?
I don't know where you're from, but in Orzammar, casteless have no lineage, so it's no crime to hurt you. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dusttown.
What do you mean by brand?
Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place.
I should get going now.
I'll just stay out of your way then.
Spare a bit for the needy. Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Here's 5 silvers. Buy yourself a meal.
Thank you. That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to. But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a minor, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Maybe I could reason with your family.
You would do that? But why?
I don't like to see a child suffer.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
See, while we can respect their culture, we might have to step in every now and then. Because there are some injustices here that we gotta step in on, right? Like, letting a baby be put into the deep roads just because his daddy is casteless.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, okay.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
I don't believe you. We tried your way on that last one, and you still had to beat it up like I did. So, no, I don't believe you. Alright.
Going.
Guess that's all that's in here for now. I have a feeling that this is a place that a lot of side quests are going to take us to resolve. Okay, let's I guess go to Tapster's, do that, since it's right. It's literally right there where we're going back to, right? It's the closest thing. So we do have the ability to finish that side quest real quick, since it's right, literally right here.
All right.
Oh, that must be him.
What are you looking at, stranger?
Are you Ordell?
I could be. What business is it of yours?
I met your daughter.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
If you don't take Zerlinda back, she'll die.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
He's a baby. No, actually, could you pretend your child never existed?
I've been trying. It's not as easy as I thought. Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
That's right. See, you couldn't separate your daughter from yourself, so why do you think that your daughter could do the same with her son? Like, that was not a reasonable request when you can't even do that. Like, what kind of logic is that? Like, what was he thinking? Answer, he wasn't. He was going with the system that doesn't work. It just hurts people, because look what happens to these people. We are looking at it right now. Good news, Zerlinda.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
Your father wants you both to come home.
Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
See, the Grey Warden in me is like, we could probably make that happen. But also that feels so cruel to think about. But also Duncan did that every time, just about in every origin story. So. In the Dragon Age universe, maybe that's a good idea. I don't know. Oh, we didn't see that earlier. Should we go to the arena next? Or talk to the rich people? Rich peoples. It also feels like I should not be kicking their butts in their own proving ground, because that feels like I'd be taking advantage of something. That's the Diamond Quarter, so...
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
If I see any nugs, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
A lost snug. Alright. Yeah, we'll do the proving grounds next time. We'll go there next. But we are out of time for today. Oh, there's a nug. Hold on. Let's try to get this nug before we call it. You wrangle the nug into a box, ready for delivery to... Oh no, I remember what happens here. Well, we already took the job.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
Got a nug for you. Here.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Alright. But yeah, now we're officially out of time. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can find our content before it's released publicly on YouTube. Also, be sure to check out our Discord, also linked down below, so you can become part of our community. And I will see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye.